Hey, it's me, Kyle, from the Books and Boards YouTube channel. Today I just wanted to kind of go over last week's numbers. It was kind of an average week for us, or at least what the average has been lately. We sold, we sold 94 units, and we listed 99. So that the listings we're well over double what we did the week before, and then our sales was 2,771, which is roughly what it was the week before. As far as the breakdown from games to game pieces, we sold 16 games on Amazon, 72 games on eBay, and 39 game pieces on eBay as well. Just wanted to point out the effects of what losing Amazon as a platform for us has done. Now, I don't want to complain. I'm not a complainer. I'm just pointing this out because it has definitely become a big hurdle for us. So, like I said, we sold 16 games on Amazon last week. I looked up the same period from last year, basically the second week of October from last year. And last year on Amazon, we sold, during the same stretch, 107 games. So because of losing Amazon, we dropped from 107 games last year to 16 games this year. And now, obviously, come October 30th, like I've been saying, we won't have any sales on Amazon. But just to point out, and our eBay sales were about the same. So last year we did 66 during the same stretch, and last week we did 72. And same with game pieces. They were roughly the same. So our eBay has pretty much stayed the same, but now we dropped from 107 to 16 on Amazon. And that's a huge chunk of our business, a huge chunk of our profit. Our profit margin our gross profit margin is typically about 50%, and we net, the take home is roughly 30%. You can basically double what we did last week, and that's what we should be doing if we were still able to sell on Amazon. We're down to about half of what our inventory should be, which, considering we're not going to be able to sell in November, that's a good thing. We want that number to go down as much as possible. But it just means that there aren't any sales. And unfortunately, because Amazon still sells used board games for another week and a half or so, the eBay sales really haven't picked up. I'm really hoping that once those are gone off of Amazon, that means everybody has to go to eBay to find used board games, and hopefully they find us and our games, and we can start really cranking those numbers up, because honestly, these numbers are not where we need them to be. We need them to be twice as much to make up for the lost sales on Amazon, because it's just not sustainable with what we're doing. Now, obviously, we need to adapt. We need to change. There's different things we can do, and we're trying those things, but it's not easy. And a lot of people look forward to Q4. I was looking forward to Q4, and now Q4 has become, instead of something I'm looking forward to, it's a kind of a do or die situation where we got to get these sales, because they're not going to be there for Amazon. So we got to make these up somehow. So that's where we're at right now. So I just wanted to highlight a few sales from last week as well. We did sell a Mindflex Dual. There's a Mindflex and a Mindflex Dual. The Mindflex Dual, we could get, $120 to $130 on Amazon. I put one up on eBay. We ended up getting $80 plus shipping, which is still pretty good. The best game piece sale we had was a set of 6 balls from the game Cranium Caribou, which is a pretty good game. It's a bolo. Surprisingly, we've found this game quite a bit lately. It's usually missing pieces, though. But the pieces even sell for really good money. The game itself you can get $60, $70, $80 for. It comes with like these 6, they're kind of like bouncy balls, but they're specific to this game. And we sold a set of 6 of them for $22 plus shipping. I know that we've sold the key. There's a key that goes to the game, and that sells for pretty good. We've gotten between $12 and $15 for that plus shipping as well. And then we had a game piece order of Risk pieces. Someone bought 10 different sets of Risk pieces, and that came to $21 plus shipping. So eBay is right where we need it to be for right now. Obviously, we need to ramp that up because we got to make up our Amazon sales. We need more of these kinds of sales on eBay right now. Yeah, so that's really all I have for today. Trying to figure this out. Hopefully we can come up with a strategy for making up those lost sales, because we kind of have to, or we won't be able to do this anymore. But I'm not ready to start thinking that way. We're figuring things out. We will be okay. I'm sure of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what your week was like last week. Are you seeing any sales starting to ramp up with Q4? Yeah, let me know. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.